and there's Hangover. He was not sure why they don't stick together. They split up, and this underlines what we were talking about a while ago, as HELLFIRE and Ju fall down and they lose another round, making the score 8-0. And this will be a very, very quick match, considering that there's only one team, there's only one side that's picking up rounds, which is obviously very sad to see from the neutral point of view, but these kind of things happen when we've got a single elimination qualifier going on. To win and qualify, you have to beat everyone, really. That's the way it goes. Are you muted again? No, I can hear you.
At this point, I would like to thank AntroX for sponsoring us, providing us with
a server that just fell. At least I have been disconnected.
For them. Again, apparently we disconnected more than once.
No, the stream seems to be live, but it's the server that has dropped. Are you still on the server?
I am.
Okay, let's try to reconnect. Or are you offline on Steam? Can I join via you?
Online on Steam, you can find me via link. Stream link. Come online on Steam, I can invite you.
Sure. Oh yeah, I'm trying to connect now.
To finish my sentence from before, you've got to give props to AntroX for playing this match to the end, because I personally would know a lot of teams that would have left by now, and especially for them stepping in and filling the gap we had, because one of the teams has left the competition, and they were kind enough to sort of create a team, set together some players, and then just sign up for the cup so that our gap would be filled. And this might also be one of the main reasons why they seem so unorganized and they play very unstructured. Not just because of individual skill difference, I think it's also because they're have no team play at all, because it's probably the first time they're playing with each other. So props to them for that, and this round has just come to another end, same end as the last 23 rounds before. Natural Criminals wins, it's 10-0, and we're soon going to be over, I think.
Yep, and that's obviously one of those scenarios where you have to admit that the better team has won, and they obviously can come back in the next series and shows that they have improved and obviously get further in the competition. As the score is 10-0, Team Natural Criminals only need 3 rounds to make sure they progress in the brackets, which we will be able to show you once the match is over. As the situation is 3v5 in favor of AntroX now, make that 3v4, as Rev is doing some decent defensive action again. That was a reason, like, I didn't really understand why they picked the harder side, you know. They had the option to pick the side, if I'm correct, before we started here on the C-Town. And they did pick the harder side, considering they have lost 13-0 on Arcaden, which I didn't really understand. Like, some teams, at times, they prefer to do the harder side first, and then do the easier one on the end to sort of get a huge momentum going on with them and just steamroll the opposition. But this is not happening here, considering how they are performing. Obviously, the difference between the teams is quite noticeable, as you can see. Either way, we got only a few rounds left here. If it continues like this, and we'll be able to tell you who the winner is. I am pretty much sure the rest of you guys are aware of who the winner will be.
Very much indeed. Let's just use this time we have remaining to do some further explanation on how the tournament will be carried out, and it will be like the following. We will have 2 rounds played with single elimination, best of 3 maps. That will remain the same, but due to some recent changes in the brackets, because of disqualified teams or teams that have left the competition, we had to reorder the brackets slightly, had to make some slight changes, and we decided to go for 2-round single elimination and make the last round a double elimination. So in the round 3 we'll have 4 teams playing double elimination, meaning the 2 winner teams of the matches get immediately through to the Allstars Cup, while the loser teams will go to the loser bracket and then play one another. And the winner of this match will be the first team to join the Allstars Cup, making it 8 teams so that we can go on with the cup. The match has just come to an end, as I was talking. 26-0 pretty much speaks for itself.
Yep. To be quite honest, I didn't really expect this kind of outcome, but these kind of things do happen. Sometimes you do fall on your nose and you do get smashed 13-0 in 2 consecutive maps. That's the way it just goes, in not just in esports gaming, that's the way it goes in real life as well. But that was the outcome of tonight's match, and let's have a look if I can show you the brackets here. Here they are, and let's just make this slightly bigger so I can actually see this myself as well. Okay, so here we go. Okay, hey, if you like, you can have a look at the brackets yourself as well, so we can go through this, both of us. So this is the bracket. Obviously it's not updated after this match, but it will be. It will be indeed. And the place to check this is obviously the Steam group, which I believe most of you viewers are taking part of.
Hey, wake up!
As I have been poked by Jory, who did send me the link. Fantastic. And I will be able to show you the updated brackets here. And as soon as I get it done. Okay, so do you want to talk about the bracket, KF, for a bit while I do update this here? Okay. So brackets 1.2. Ta-da! That's it. I hope you can see it, guys. This is it. And this is the bracket. So we've got 2 teams progressing here. Team ACE eSports and then Natural Criminals. The ones that have just won and beat AntroX Gaming. So this is the bracket. Like KHL already mentioned, due to some teams dropping out, due to being disqualified for breaking the rules or just acting unprofessionally, we did have to adjust the structure of the brackets for this All-Stars Cup qualifier, but this is the way it is. This is how it looks, and this is how the war is looking so far. So we've got another. Obviously, we've got these are the teams that you can see in round 1 who are still yet to play each other, and the winner obviously is going to progress to round 2. And in a round 3, which is not really seen on this picture you can see right now, there will be a loser bracket of the losing teams. So obviously, what the outcome will be, you will have 3 teams qualifying from this qualifier bracket, joining up with the 5 teams who have been picked in the upper bracket for the obviously for the main All-Stars Cup that will follow this. And yes, the rumor has it there will be some prizes. Obviously, a massive shout out to our sponsors. Okay, I hope you're not muted. Can you give us a shout here? You're not. Okay, so do you want to give us a quick shout out to our sponsors?
Yeah, as previously mentioned, I would like to thank AntroX eSports once again for providing us with a neutral TeamSpeak that we're currently using that is open for any team to use at any time. And then another shout out to MacDevil, who actually is currently editing a very nice introduction clip to the All-Stars Cup. And another shout out to Technical Abuse Esports, who provide this cup with money, with a prize pool, which will be approximately around 75 to 125 euros. And that's something that's hard to find in a almost dead game, so to speak. Although there's quite a lot of activity, but org-wise, we could call this game dead. To go on, last but not least, I would like to thank Butchris Serverhosting for providing us with 16 slot server that we can be using for the qualifiers as well as for the All-Stars Cup. And they actually offered us with an additional prize for the winner of this tournament, which will be one of their servers will be given away for the winner of the All-Stars Cup as well, along with the money. And the winner will be getting a server of Butchris, 16 slot server, most likely for 3 months. And around the time we'll be over with the All-Stars Cup, that will be about the exact time until Call of Duty Ghosts will come out, which is when most people will be switching games again. So big thanks to Butchris for that, and in general to all the other sponsors. Also big thanks to you, Joka, for making this stream possible.
No
and
problems.
To all the other supporters that are currently helping me with organizing the cup, with carrying it out and making sure everything goes the way it should.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it, yeah.
Sounds exciting. And let's not be blabbing on for too long, but to sum it up, thanks to everyone who has contributed to making sure this qualifier will be running smoothly. And once again, I would like to emphasize on the rules. So that goes to all the teams and their respective players, of course. Please do read the rules properly and try to follow them, because obviously breaking the rules will lead to your team being disqualified, of course. And once that happens, you obviously release the chance to progress to the main stage of the All-Stars Cup. Anything you want to add on to that, Kay, as far as the rules are concerned, before we finish?
Yeah, just a general remark on the rule set lineups, everything concerning the tournament. We have a Steam group. It would be nice if you could show that Steam group on the stream for a second. Called All-Stars Cup Teams. And on this Steam group, you can basically find anything you need. You search for this basically responds to 99.9% of your questions concerning this tournament. We have a Dropbox link that we keep updating with the lineups. We have a brackets Dropbox link that we keep updating. We have a rule set, which is on the Binary Beast homepage. And another remark to the teams, all the teams should have read the rules until it's their turn to play the game. And also the stream link that you're currently watching is on this Steam group. So most importantly, make sure to have the rules read, have them understood, and know them by heart, because we're facing quite some difficulties due to UAC Freez servers being down because of DDoS attacks, and that's what makes us improvise, and that's why we have to find other ways to make sure this cup can be carried out as good as possible.
Okay, here on the stream you can see the stream, the Steam group, how it looks like. Obviously, here we've got all the crucial and all important links to lineups, brackets, rule set, and the stream, which is of course iCare TV. Here we've got the IP of the TeamSpeak server, which anyone can join, and obviously you can use it. Feel free to use it at any time. If you've got any questions for the admins, for the stream, for the anything really, just please do join if you feel like it. There's obviously all the matchups, which might and might not be changed in case of the updates, of course. But yeah, here's the special sponsors and so on. So please do check it out. If you're not a member of the Steam group already, do join it, and there's all the information that you are probably looking for. So yeah, I guess that pretty much sums it up for tonight. There's only one match been streamed. Obviously the action wasn't so balanced and so intense as we would hope for as neutrals, as viewers, but that's how the way it goes sometimes. Hopefully next time it will be more of a undecisive match for you guys. So thanks again for tuning in, and yeah, apologies for the technical problems we have. I will obviously try to improve the stream as we go along with this Allstars Cup qualifying stage. So yeah, thanks to UKHAM for joining me in, and I guess we've said everything we needed really. So
yeah, one more thing. Tomorrow we'll be streaming 2 matches if everything goes the way it's planned. Depending on the internet providers of our streamers, because both of our streamers have had difficulties in the last 1 or 2 days with their internet providers. If everything goes the way it's meant to be, we'll be streaming 2 games tomorrow. Will both be found on this same exact link as you're just watching right now. One last shout out to Freaky Noise for being not really awesome but very unreliable teammate, but still we do like him, and that's pretty much it.
Okie dokie. So yeah, if you want to do us a favor, do follow up the iCare TV on Twitch. Hit the follow button. That will notify you by email, I believe, every time we do go live, or every time iCare TV does go live. And yeah, I guess we've said it all really. And see you tomorrow with hopefully at least 1 stream. We are planning on 2, like I already mentioned. And yeah, so from me, Joka, GG's for tonight's match. I'm hoping that AntroX will come back next time stronger and improved in the next series, maybe in the next cup that we might be doing. And congrats to Natural Criminals, who did provide us with some solid action, and they didn't lose a single round. So well done to them, and good luck to all the remaining teams in this All-Stars Cup qualifier, and we are looking forward to the next matches. So yeah, that's a good night from me, guys, and we will see you next time.
Stream offline.